And there was they were also feeding families, and there was a little boy there, and the teacher had let me know this is a family that's struggling to make it. And he was so excited to be there with all the people and so ready to eat. And so he had a bowl of soup, but he asked if he could have more. And he said, sometimes my family does not always have food in the house. And you know how little children tell it all?
Mm-hmm.
He says, but I know how to keep my stomach from hurting when we don't have anything. And don't ask that question.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher says, how? And he says, I eat paper.
Mm.
This is a 6-year-old. Can you work that in your mind? Have you ever been that hungry? Right? I have not. I don't know what that feels like. And I'm not good in situations like that. I mean, for years, I got just totally put down because I would cry on the news. But I'm human first before I'm a news anchor. And it hurts when I hear these things. Mm-hmm. And I went out in the parking lot and I just started bawling. Mm. And I called my mama because that's what I do. And I called my mom and I'm crying. She was like, what is going on? I thought you were doing an event. And I told her and I'm crying. Mm. And, I could hear that she was upset too. But this is my mother's mantra always, whether it has been that any of the times that I've had cancer, when I had to come back from a stroke, brain tumor, all of that. My mom says to me on that night, and I'm just sobbing, you got 5 minutes. And I said, what? She said, you have got 5 minutes to cry, and I'll sit here with you while you cry. And then you better start working out what you're going to do about it, because all you've got is 5 minutes to cry and wallow in this. Wow. And after that, you're done. Get your S together and go in there and make a difference. Oh. And I thought, well, what? And so I cried my 5 minutes. And then my mom said, get in there and do the job you were called to do.
Wow.
And so I went in there. But when I left, you'll know, sitting at Unity, I would be sitting there I always sat in the same place. I don't know why I'm that way. I'm a creature of habit. And I would think of that child.
I can tell you where, too. Standing on the stage, you were the front left.
Right. That's right. That was my seat in the pew. And I would sit there, and every Sunday, I still felt like crying. And I was like, but my 5 minutes are up. So I guess I'm supposed to be working. And I came up with a recipe to end hunger.
Wow.
And I asked all of my friends in the media for a recipe. And I didn't even know what I was doing, but I was going to do it.